Well, good morning. Good morning, Reginald. Good morning, Val. Good morning, Felice Happy O2. Good morning, that girl. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Amanda and Layla. Patty. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. Steve. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, man. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning to you. Man, all y'all's pictures look so lovely. I'm telling you. Good morning. Good morning, Monty. Good morning, Pam. Hey, Pam. Bree. Good morning. Good morning. Is that Jiff? Good morning. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see all you boys and girls this morning. Faith moves you. Faith moves mountains. Morning, Steve. Man, where you been, Steve? Good night. Zandra. Good morning, Zandra. Good to see you this morning, man. Good to see y'all. Zandra is amazing. Yep, there it is. Stronger. Good to see you. Yay, finally some swag dos. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. I actually took yesterday off. I had family in, and I took yesterday off. So I'm sorry. I took yesterday off. I shouldn't have done it probably, but I did. I took yesterday off, and we had some fun with the family. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my gosh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, man, good morning. Randy Hedge, are you trying to get on here? If you are, I don't see you. Let's see. Let's see if that works. There the boy is. Man, good to see you, Mr. Hedge. You know, holiday weekend was great, brother. We had Jordan came in with the two girls, and Grayson had a hockey tournament, so he couldn't come. But we had the two girls all weekend for 4 days, so it was a blast. We went and got haircuts. We did mani pedis. We went to the petting zoo. We went to Chuck E. Cheese. We swam every day. Oh my gosh, nonstop action, baby. Well, Andy and Tracy have a new grandbaby as of last night. Oh, congratulations, man. Darby and Ben had their second child. Labor started and kind of hit a roadblock or paused, and then it restarted. But it was long, artist, but everybody's healthy, everybody's well, and so there's a new young blood in the world. A new young blood. Well, that's exciting, man. So, guys, let me introduce to you one of my very best friends in the whole wide world, my brother from another mother. We have known each other for, let's see, dirt. Since dirt. Dirt was invented either right before or right after we met each other. I mean, we were both there watching Noah load the ark. You know, we go way, way back. And look, if you were going to pick two people to be best friends, we're almost opposites in so many areas of our life, and we're so alike in so many other areas. And I think that's what it takes to make a good friendship. I've known Presley literally for 30 years. Our kids have grown up. Our grandkids are growing up together. And we met by simple happenstance. He lived in Texas. I lived in Arkansas. And God brought us together. I believe that completely. And we have been on the same journey of self-improvement, setting goals, working hard, believing in yourself, paying the price, overcoming adversity. A lot of the things I say, a lot of the things I teach, I learned from this gentleman right here. He's taken a few of the things I've said and improved on them and made them better. The reality is we have become the coaching cowboy. That's how we've been known for decades. This is the guy. Y'all remember me telling you when my best friend made fun of me for doing TikTok? It's this cat right here. Now he's killing TikTok. But you know what? It was the exact same for me 20 some odd years ago. Presley came and said, hey, man, we can get paid on people's electric bills in Texas. And I'm like, oh, you're crazy. That ain't never going to happen. So you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. And listen, we have fought like brothers. We can talk to each other like nobody else can talk to each other. But
you better not talk to him like that because he's my brother. My point is, it's like we're family. Would that be a good way to explain it, Coach?
Oh, yeah. You know, for you guys that don't know Randy Hedge, I mean, he is a legend, at least in his own mind. But he's one of the most amazing speakers you will ever hear, guys. He is a phenomenal guy. He entered Grant Cardone's Great American Speak Off. When was that? A couple of years ago now? I lose track of time. But anyway, oh my gosh, it's been a little while. But anyway, 3 years ago, entered Grant Cardone's Great American Speak Off, where you get up and give speeches. There were about 30,000 people that entered, and this guy, out of 30,000 people, ended up being the runner-up, came in second. And it was what an accomplishment out of 30,000 people. He is one of the most amazing speakers. He and I, we have been known as the coach and cowboy. Obviously, I'm a coach and he's a cowboy. And we've packed in thousands of people to hear us talk. We're a good compliment to each other. Randy Hedge will have them laughing and rolling in the floor, and I've got the veins bulging and hollering at them. So it's a good combo when we get together. We need to do that, Hedge.
Well, I am going to have an event in the Dallas area in January, and you are looking at one of the keynote speakers right here on screen with me, guys. The coach is going to be one of our featured speakers as we come together, this whole Wealth Builder family. And we're going to be building towards that over these next few months. We're going to spend the winter talking about this event, announcing our participants, the people you'll get to hear from. And I'm going to make sure that the date will work for Presley before it does anyone else. And we're going to get together and we're going to grow, we're going to learn, and it will be, I think, one of those watershed moments. Coach, for people that don't know you, for people who haven't met Presley Swagerty, tell your backstory. Guys, that's his house he's sitting in right now. You're looking, I've been there. He is over on you're over on the side of your office, looking up towards the second story behind you. Second story. Behind you is the dining room. Kind of lead over. Let people see real quick. A lot of people are like, well, that's a green screen. No, that's his house. And this is a guy who grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. Now, he had a choice. There were two paths he could pick. And because he had a phenomenal mother, strong Christian lady, because he had a mentor in his cousin Manny, Presley made the choice in life. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be like that. The things he saw every day was, I want to do this. I want to be like this. If you're looking for someone who's going to help motivate you, who's going to talk to you about those vision boards, about goal setting, about life ain't fair, but you can do it anyway. Guys, if you're not following Residual Earners, Presley Swagerty, you need to. I'm going to have him tell you quickly his story, how he came from the wrong side of the tracks to be a millionaire by halftime. I love that title. That's one of his self-authored books. And then I'm going to have him talk to you about his amazing little community he has called Residual Earners. Guys, if you're looking for a group that's going to take you to that next step, they're going to, look, not everybody wants to do TikTok shop, right? If you want to do TikTok shop, we can help you. But if you want to know about real estate, if you want to know about drop shipping, if you want to know about print on demand, if you want to know how to invest, Presley brings in all these different experts who are going to help you. I would suggest you give the coach a follow. Go find Residual Earners. Matter of fact, all you got to do right now is click on him, and you will love his lives he does every morning. How did I get so lucky to get you this morning? What happened?
Shoot, I was sitting here and I saw it popped up, Randy Hedge, and I said, I know that guy. So I decided to click on it. You know, I'm sure you do too, but I get all kinds of people wanting to, co-host and do all that stuff, and I usually just ignore it. But I just happened to glance down and I go, I know that boy. That's Randy. Guys. Xandra is the most amazing young lady. She is she is one of those, Randy. Xandra takes things and doesn't just listen to you talk. She implements them. We have talked about starting businesses and scaling businesses and branding businesses and all that. And Zandra does it. I mean, she is rocking. She's got several businesses going on now. And Zandra is just plumb amazing. Yeah, X-Ray Goddess said Zandra is the best. Yeah, she is. We agree with you. But anyway, I'll tell you right now, guys, real quick, I'll give you the abbreviated version. I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. That's not embellishing. It truly was the ghettos. I had no dad in my life. He was abusive, ran off when I was 9, and I probably literally saw him, 4 or 5 times the rest of his life. So he was not involved in my life at all. You know, I was an athlete. I played sports my whole life. My dad, Randy, watched me play 0 ball games, not one. I mean, you know, not one. But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, grew up in the ghettos. Sports got me through that, and a godly mama that prayed me out of a bunch of situations. Um, Decided because of sports, I decided to be a coach. So I worked my way through the University of Texas at Arlington, UTA, and became a coach. And I did that for 16 years, taught algebra, sponsored the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, felt like I helped some kids along the way. But if you know any teachers, you know teachers don't make much money. So I was struggling financially. And my gosh, 16 years into it, I'm facing bankruptcy and foreclosure, didn't know what to do. And, you know, my old high school coach brought me a network marketing business. Never thought I would even look at one, but it's Coach Mayo, who I loved and adored, and decided to give it a shot, and it exploded. And my gosh, you know, to take a long story and make it short, we've been blessed to make millions of dollars doing it. And that was the game changer in my life. But it was, you know, I tell people I was this ignorance on fire, but I worked my butt off, you know, and you got to understand that, you know, I believe all of us, if you want to do something big in your life, you got to have a direction. You know, I teach it all the time, but you need a vision board. You need to write you some goals down. You need to have direction in your life. And then, you know, from there, my gosh, start growing as a person. You know, I went to Cousin Manny, and that's where I got that growing stuff. Manny looked at me and said, Presley, if you want more, you got to become more. And that's where I came up with the read 10 pages a day out of a business book or personal growth book. And, you know, Randy, that still amazes me if you think about it. If you just do that much, just that much every day, 10 pages, in a year, you've read 15 to 20 books. Does that not just blow you out? I mean, it's like, how can that even be? Just doing that little bit every day in a year, you've read 15 to 20 books, and you're not the same person, guys. I tell you what, I'm not the same person because I do that, because I'm reading all the time, and it's just a little bit. It ain't like and I'm not, Randy knows me, I'm not a bookworm, baby. I mean, I'm not a book nerd. I don't, you know, when it gets cold and rainy, I don't grab a blanket and a cup of coffee and sit down and read a book. I mean, that's not me. But I can read 10 pages. I can read that much every day. And if you do that every day, it adds up to 15 to 20 books in a year. And then the other one I always talk about is watch one personal growth giant every day. Get some good stuff going in your brain. You know, Zig Ziglar used to say, get rid of the stinking thinking. And I added to it, Randy, I say, you know, take you a mental enema and get that stinking thinking out. Get it gone, you know. And then the last one is run with winners. That's why I run with that guy with that cowboy hat on, guys. He is a winner, always has been, always will be. And you want to run with people that are going somewhere. And if you run with people that are going somewhere, it rubs off on you. It just flat dab rubs off on you. But I call that my success starter kit, Randy. Do a vision board. Number 1, write your goals down. Number 2, read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number 3, watch one personal growth giant on YouTube every day. That's 4. And then run with winners. And if you'll do those 5 steps, I guarantee your life will start changing if you do it consistently. But anyway, that's kind of my story and my 5-step success starter kit all wrapped into one.
So let's talk about setting goals and a vision board. So many people don't understand the importance, the power of having written, tangible goals with step-by-step accomplishments to get there. That's one of the things I love about your lives. And by the way, guys, Presley goes live every day of the week. I take the weekend off. I don't work I don't work Saturday and Sunday, and I didn't work yesterday because of the holiday. This dude is on here every morning. You talk about a grinder. You talk about someone who just keeps chipping away. And it's because he understands the power of having that vision, those goals, knowing where he's headed. Talk about that a little more in depth, Coach, because we got some people that are first-time listeners that don't really even know what we're about. What would you tell them if they wanted to start changing their life today? What would be the first 2 or 3 steps you would give them?
Well, guys, I think we all need to realize this. The masses are going nowhere. In other words, most people aren't going to do much with their life. They could, but they're just not. I mean, it's just a fact. Most people just let the wind blow them around and they hope it all turns out all right, and it usually doesn't. I tell people that it won't be the golden years, it'll be the golden arches, because you're going to be eating at McDonald's all the time. You got to get a plan. That's the thing. Nobody accidentally wins. I mean, that's the key that everybody's got to understand. There's even a book out there now that says hope, not a good financial strategy. And so many people just kind of hope it all turns out all right. Well, I believe if you've got direction and you wake up with purpose and passion, I believe you can accomplish anything in your life. Randy and I agree on this thing, and that is, we're all created in God's image. The God that spoke the universe into existence, we're created in his image. We've got greatness inside us, all of us, every one of us. You got untapped potential in you. You're amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to. But I don't believe you can do anything if you don't know where you're going. So I'm telling you right now, you need a vision board. And when I say that, guys, this won't take 30 minutes and won't cost you anything. Go to a computer that has a printer and print off a picture of the car you want, the house you want, the boat you want, the plane you want, the vacation you want, the second home, the jewelry, the church, the kids. Maybe it's St. Jude you want to donate to. Whatever it is in life, you want your perfect life to look like. If you could snap your fingers and boom, there it is. What would it look like? Because, see, our mind needs to know what we want out of life. I mean, our mind will start helping us. That subconscious will start helping us. The law of attraction will start helping us, but it can't do it if it doesn't know what we want. So do you a vision board. And then number 2, write you some goals down. Only 3% of the population, guys, has written goals. 3%. 3% has written goals. Well, that 3%, guys, do you understand this? That 3% make on average 10 times what everybody else does. Can I interest you in maybe in writing some goals down then? Huh? And when I say goals, I don't mean anything crazy. How about number 1, debt-free? That should be on all our lists. Debt-free. Get your butt out of debt. I'm telling you, debt-free. How about number 2, start a business? Maybe it's TikTok shop. And if you want TikTok shop, that guy in that cowboy hat's the best in the business. He can teach you. But, maybe it's start a traditional business. Maybe it's start a network marketing business. Maybe it's start a whatever it is. But let's get a business going, because, guys, all of us are either building our dream life or somebody's hiring us to build their dream life. So get a business started. You go, well, Presley, I already got a business started. Okay, great. Let's scale it then. Let's take it to the next level. Let's scale that sucker. So we scale our business, okay? Maybe you want to net 10 grand a month or 20 grand a month or 50 grand a month, whatever it is. Have that on there. Maybe you want to get into real estate. Okay, I want 5 rental properties in the next 10 months. Great, put that on there. How about you want to lose 40 pounds? Put that on there. I want to lose 40 pounds, and I'm going to get it done by a certain date. But I've got a vision board, so I know what I want my life to look like, and then I write some goals down, because those goals are the stepping stones to that vision board. And I'll say this, you only want 5 to 10 goals, because you got to be able to focus on them. And if we got 37 goals, we can't focus on 37 things. So 5 to 10 goals, things that are important to you, things that get you out of bed in the morning. And now every day, look at that vision board and read those goals so it stays fresh on your mind. And now you know what you're going for every day. Now you get up every day with purpose and passion. And, I do this all the time, Hedge, and I'll do it and then I'll turn it back over to you. But I'm going to give you guys two choices. Okay. You tell me which one you think's best. Number 1, choice 1. I'm going to do a vision board, so I'm going to know where I'm going, and I'm going to write me some goals down, and every day I'm going to get up with purpose and passion, and I'm doing this for my family, and we're going for it. Choice 2. No, Presley, I'm not going to do any of that junk. I'm just going to kind of live life. I'm going to probably kind of live life backwards. I'm not going for what I want. I'm just going to kind of take whatever life gives me and hope it turns out all right. Let's think that through one last time. Vision board, so you know what you want your life to look like. You write your goals down, so you're going for it every day, and you're trying to make those goals happen so you can get to that vision board. And man, I get up every day with purpose and passion, and I'm going for it, and I'm doing this for me and my family. Or, no, I'm just going to live life backwards, and I'm going to hope it turns out all right, Presley, in the end. Well, okay, now, which one of those do you think might work better for you? I mean, I know it's a tough choice here, guys, but as my buddy Randy Hedge says, you don't have to be head cashier at Waffle Hut to figure that one out, I don't think. You don't have to be head cashier. You ain't got to be a Phi Beta Kappa or number one in your class or nothing like that. I think if we got a direction in our life and we know where we're trying to get, I don't think there's a doubt that we're going to do a whole lot better doing that than just waking up every day and letting the wind blow us around and hoping it turns out all right. Anyway, that was a long-winded answer to whatever you asked me, Hedge.
Amen. So I don't know how to add to that. Roy, I want to try to bring you in the box. Guys, I'm having trouble. Robbie, somebody help me out here. When I click on someone's name, normally I can send and we can have multiple guests. But I don't have that multi-guest icon on the bottom of my screen. When I click on their name, it doesn't give me a chance to invite them. Presley, I don't think you had the chance to meet Mr. Roy McCarty. Roy, I want you to meet Presley, but when I click on it, I can't seem to figure out how to get him in here this morning. Something is wrong. Request is, Xandra, what do you mean? Is request on?
It's because there are two separate lives, Kayla says.
I got you. All right, so Roy, send me a request. Let's see if I can get you in there that way, because I want you to meet, these are two of my dear friends, two people that, I'll be honest with you, they could call, I'd load up and head that way without even knowing what they need. And I don't think you've ever had a chance to visit with Roy, have you?
I have not. No, I have not.
There he is. There he is. Thank you, Roy. That's the only way I can get you in here.
We got two separate lives going. What a deal, man. Are we technologically savvy or what, Hedge?
I wouldn't go that far. All right, here's the deal. The only way I can bring Roy in is we've got to, I've either got to join your live or you got to join mine. Why don't we do this? Why don't you come in? I want you to meet Roy. I want you two to be able to visit.
Good morning, everybody. We have been visiting with my best friend, Mr. Randy Hedge. So if you would, guys, tap on that screen. I don't know where everybody is this morning. We usually have hundreds of people on by now, and we don't. And maybe it's because we had two lives going. I don't really know how it all works. But if you would, tap on that screen and let's get this thing going. Let's make it happen, huh? Good morning, Naughty in the Keys. Good morning. Yeah, now our numbers are going up. I don't know why, because we had two of them going on. Our numbers were little. Xandra, man, we love Xandra. Xandra's amazing. Not everyone likes Randy. I got that. Well, I'm sure not everybody likes me. You know, I mean, it's like that. I don't understand it all, but anyway, it's all good. You learn in life, you just keep rolling, huh? You just keep rolling. Good morning, man. I love it. Oh my gosh. Man, somebody's talking in a language I don't understand. Good morning, Vito. Good morning. I don't know where Hedge went. I thought he was going to jump in here. I don't know. Good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to see you boys and girls this morning. Good morning, Stan. Good morning, Naughty in the Keys. Good morning, Xandra. Good morning, Myron. Good morning, Kayla. Good morning. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know what happened, but now our numbers are up. We had little bitty numbers. Deb, good morning, Deb. I think Randy's waiting for me. What am I doing? Am I going to his? I wasn't sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I thought he was jumping into mine. I didn't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to be going into his, huh? Oh, good morning. You might need to end your live and join his again. All right, guys, I'm going to jump over to randyhedge.wealthbuilder, okay? And then I'll come back over here in just a few minutes. But I'll end my live. I'm going to go over to randyhedge.wealthbuilder. So if you want to jump over there and watch me and Randy go to town, we'll do that for a few minutes, and then I'll come back and start this one again. How's that? That fair enough? All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna do that. So here we go. I'm gonna end this thing and go over to randyhedge.wealthbuilder, and I'll talk with Randy for a little while. Then I'll be back. All right, so here we go. I don't know how to get over there.
You know you could be the winner if you really wanted to, right? But and look at him today. He is wrecking. Also, outside validation. There's a company called Calidata. Is that how you say it? Calidata?
I'm not sure exactly how you say it, but either way is fine.
Roy is listed consistently in the top 2, 3, 5, 10. Guys, he's making life-changing money, but he started right where you are right now. I want you to hear his story. Roy, would you share your humble beginnings to the greatness that I've just built you up to be?
Yeah. Well,
I'm here.
First of all, it's good to be on here, brother. And I was just enjoying you and Presley together there. It's good to. I'm answering something here on my other phone at the same time. And, I mean, I could have just sat here and continued watching that. But yeah, I got on TikTok like a lot of people did around the same time. 2020, everything was shut down because of COVID. My son Dan, he's like, Dad, you should get on the TikTok app. And I didn't. I told him, I'd only heard that thing was for kids. I had no clue that this app had communities. Pretty much whatever your interest was, you would find other people with that same interest. Of course, I've always loved comedy. I just, so I started having fun with it and was able to build a following, got up to over 300,000 followers. And then TikTok Shop came along. And like a lot of other people, and I've been selling online since the late 90s. So, I was very familiar with e-commerce. But I wasn't convinced on this whole TikTok Shop thing. I really wasn't. And then so I let it go for several weeks. TikTok Shop started in July of 2023, and it was not until September, so this month, that I became convinced. And so I applied, was accepted immediately, and I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. It's an amazing opportunity, and yeah, I think the statement you were referring to that I love to use, and it's certainly not original with me, it's an old one. The harder I work, the luckier I get, and I think that applies to any facet of our lives. So it doesn't matter what business you're in, and I see the coach on here. I know he doesn't know me, but I certainly know who he is, and my wife knows who he is. She follows him religiously. And I just love that encouragement to get up and do something and change your life. And in so doing, you'll find that you're changing the lives of others.
Ultimately, as corny as it sounds, it's cliche-ish. Is that a word? As big a cliche as it seems, I've come to believe this is where God wants me right now. This is my purpose. I am spreading the gospel of you can be, do, and have more. You can change your life. You can find a path now. I think it's easier to become an entrepreneur today than ever before. Now, I also think that brings some challenges we've never seen because it's so easy to start because you don't invest $250,000 in your business because you don't have to buy buildings and inventory and employees. A lot of people will just try this and quit. They walk away before they hit that vein of gold. All right, guys, this is a very rare experience. We've got two mentors of mine, two people I admire, I pray for, I write their names in my gratitudes that have had huge impact in my life. And they've not got to know each other. They've not got to meet each other. Presley, Roy, his wife, Miss Tammy, he shared with me multiple times. They follow you. They know who you are. Roy is one of the top sellers on TikTok consistently, month after month after month. He's recognized as someone who truly knows how to do this. And I just want y'all to get to know each other. Now, I will warn you, he's an Ohio fan, so you gotta forgive him for that. But
well, you're an Arkansas fan, so that's a downer already. But hey, Roy, and you're wrong, Roy. Randy sings your praises. He says you can do everything except walk on water. So I know you absolutely, and it's a pleasure to get on here with you.
Well, it's certainly a pleasure to be with you, Coach, and I appreciate what you do every morning as well. I will sometimes just I sit on the outside of the room to watch. I'll go from you to Randy, and just and you guys are truly inspiring, and it is interesting that you two are friends. I don't know how you put up with the guy, Coach. I really don't, but.
You know, I wonder that all the time, Roy. He and I literally have been friends for 30 plus years, and I don't know. I just suck it up and ignore half the stuff he does. So, but that's all right. That's all right. I actually love Randy. He and I are total opposites, Roy. Randy is a true cowboy. I'm a true city boy, but he's got me a little bit into the cowboy stuff. I mean, I'm now, my gosh, we've been doing it for 20 plus years now. It's hard to say that, Hedge. 20 plus years been going to deer camp with him. And, so I've gone a little bit towards the country and he's come a little bit towards the city. So we've rubbed off on each other a little bit. Where do you live, Roy?
I live in southeastern Ohio, right in the tri-state area. So we're in Ohio, and then you've got Kentucky and West Virginia right here.
I got you.
Either one of those states in 30 minutes.
I got you. Well, that is good. No, Randy really speaks highly of you. He's talked about you several times, so I'm excited to get on here and get to know you a little bit. So that's good.
so, Roy, I had Presley talk about goals, which he does. I think he's probably one of the best mentors I've ever been around about setting goals, holding yourself accountable. Quit comparing yourself to others. Look in the mirror, see what you've done. I know that we don't talk about it a lot, but your success, Roy, has been because you've been very goal-oriented. You wanted to achieve that next step. You wanted to have that next month that had more GMV. Give your take on the importance of goals and how it's helped you get where you are in the TikTok shop world.
Well, I mean, there's another old saying that if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit it every time, and that's why it's important to have goals. But yes, I am very goal oriented, and it works for me. Beginning of this year, I set a goal for where I wanted to be GMV wise, and in earnings, and I've already passed that goal, and so I already have my goals for next year. I feel like if you don't have something to look forward to, then you're just going to see things as they are always. So I am very goal oriented, and it works for me, and I believe that most successful people would have to admit they are.
Oh, absolutely. Coach, do that quick deal about planning a vacation, a trip compared to your normal life. Roy, I stole this from Presley years ago, and it is such a great, I love analogies. I love visuals. And this is such a great visual on how most people live their life and why the successful people are successful. Presley, will you do that real quick?
Yeah, and Roy, I got that, I use that, what you said all the time. I got that from Zig Ziglar. I used to go to church with Zig, and he'd always say, if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit it every time. There's a bunch of... Yeah, and I don't know. He probably got it from somebody. You know, I tell people all the time, I steal 90% of the stuff I say. I mean, every once in a while I'll come up with something original, but 90% of it I've heard somewhere along the line and just use it. A bunch of my stuff comes from that guy with the cowboy hat on. I don't say it as well as he does, but I'll steal a lot of it. But you know, he's talking about. I always it's a little simple, short story, but it's like, you know, people will spend infinitely more time planning a 2-week vacation than they will planning their life. And I think that's where we miss out so much, is that we have no plans. I mean, you know, it's like you said, Roy, if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing. And so many people will go through life and they just let wind blow them around. I always tell people, either you're building your dream life or somebody's going to hire you to build their dream life. And I think everybody on here needs to be doing something, whether it's TikTok shop or network marketing or starting a traditional business or whatever it happens to be. Do something, guys. Get something going on the side. And I call it your 5 to 9 business. Work your business 5 to 9 in the morning, 5 to 9 at night, and work for the man or the woman, during the middle of the day to keep the bills paid. But get you something going, because if you don't, you're going to spend the rest of your life working for somebody. And it's hard to get ahead when you're working for somebody. I'm not saying you can't do it, but it is hard to get ahead when you're working for somebody else.
So, guys, the point is, if you plan a vacation, you know exactly when you're leaving, what airplane you're taking, what gates you need to be at, what time you'll arrive. You already plan and know where your room is and where you're going to go out to eat and what the activities when you're there. But yet in our life, we just kind of aimlessly float around saying, someday, maybe, I hope, I wish, right? Let's assume you had this amazing Caribbean vacation plan. You're going to get to lay on the beach for a week, and you're headed to the airport, and you have a flat tire. Do you quit? No, you change the tire. You call roadside assistance. You get an Uber. You're going to get to the airport because you don't want to miss your vacation. Yet, when we're building a business, when we're trying to change our life, and we have a flat tire, we have something happen, so many people just throw up their hands and walk away and say, well, I knew I couldn't do it. I knew this wouldn't work. So that attitude, that's something I think that really makes you two special, is your mindset. Presley, Roy's making unbelievable money several months ago, and TikTok, no fault of his own, just basically locks him out of his account. Now, you know me well enough that I'd be going to California. I'd be knocking on TikTok's corporate door. Roy handled it with such class, with such ease, with such faith. Now, he's going to tell you like I will. He was worried. It wasn't a fun time. He didn't like it, but he understood everything happens for a reason. Presley, I've seen you up, I've seen you down. I've seen you in good times and bad times. The two things, or the one thing you two have in common, is that mindset. How did you develop that? How did that come about? Presley, talk about mindset, and Roy, I'd love for you to add anything to it you'd like to.
Well, Roy sounds he's a lot like me. You're going to get knocked down, baby. Life's going to knock you down. Business is going to knock you down. You just got to get your butt back up and dust yourself off and get back in the game. I mean, there's, what other option do you have? You're going to quit and go home? I mean, no, we don't quit and go home. And I mean, you can read Jeff Bezos's biography. They almost went out of business a bunch of times when he was selling books out of his basement. My gosh, Elon Musk, they had so many times where they didn't have enough money to pay the payroll. They didn't know what they were going to do, but he just kept going. Sam Walton had a 1 5 and dime for years before it turned into Walmart. I mean, we just got to understand. I think sometimes we look at it like we're the only one having problems. No, we're not. I promise you, just look around. Anybody you see, they got problems too. And I mean, that's just the big deal. And I think it goes back, though, Randy, to what you put in your brain. I'm sure Roy does the same thing. But I mean, if I'm reading good books, if I'm watching Personal Growth Giants on YouTube, if I'm running with people that are positive and motivated and upbeat and going somewhere with their life, I'm telling you, it just rubs off. You might want to steal this, Roy. I learned this, or I read it just a few weeks ago, but it's, if you run with winners, it normalizes winning. And, it makes sense. Never heard it in my life till just a few weeks ago, but I use it all the time now. If you run with winners, it normalizes winning. But the flip side's also true. If you run with losers, it normalizes losing. And I mean, you got to run with winners. I mean, I talk about all kinds of stuff, but the biggest key to your success is going to be who you spend your time with, because human nature, we take on the characteristics of the people we spend the most time with. Just bottom line, into sentence, we're going to take on their nature. We're going to walk like them, talk like them, look like them, act like them, think like them, smell like them, be like them. It's going to rub off on us. So again, if you're running with winners, it'll normalize winning. So I challenge everybody listening today, run with winners, and jump on Randy's lives, baby. I mean, Randy's a winner. You're running with a winner right now, because he doesn't look like it. I understand that, but he really is. I'm telling you.
Well, talk about mindset, how important that's been on your journey.
Well, I think I know we all do it differently, maybe, but I think the mornings are so important for me. I get up, I start my day every day with a prayer. I'm usually walking, and I get myself in the right mindset for the day, and I feel like I think that's important no matter what it is you're doing in life. And no matter what you believe, I think you need to find the right mindset to get your day started. I mean, if you see everything from a negative aspect, you're going to have a horrible day. It's going to be a bad day. I've determined I'm not going to let people determine what my day is going to be like or how my day is going to end. I traveled yesterday. It's frustrating sometimes when you're traveling. You've got people that'll cut you off and all of this, but I had to get over that. I really had to get over that, because I used to be like, especially if I was traveling, get very aggressive and aggravated, and I've decided that I'm not going to let people affect me that way. So I do believe in getting your day started in the right mindset, and I think it affects how you do your job. This is an important job to me. This is my job now, and I want to give it my best. And it's hard to do that from a negative mindset.
No, it's impossible to do it from a negative mindset, Roy. I mean, I guarantee you it'll fall apart if you get a negative mindset. You and I are so much alike. I get up every morning. My routine's simple. Number one, I got to get me some coffee, Roy. I mean, I got to have my coffee. So I get up. I'm an early riser. I get up early. I stumble to the Keurig machine, make me some coffee, and then I do 4 things. I've stacked 4 habits together. I'll read me a couple of chapters out of the Bible. I'll say me a prayer. I'll read me 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book, and then I will watch me a personal growth giant, because I agree 100% like you do that if I get my day going right in the morning, my whole day just changes. I mean, it has a different feel to it when I do that. If something's crazy going on and I don't do it, and I mean, I just jump up and start running, it's like the day never seems to go as smooth. So every day you can always count on, I'll get out of bed, get my coffee, read a couple of chapters out of the Bible, pray, read 10 pages out of a good book, and watch a personal growth giant. That is my morning routine every single day. And I tell you what, I believe in it with every fiber in me. And like I said a while ago, if you'll read you just 10 pages every day out of a business book or personal growth book, that little bit, take 10 or 15 minutes and read you 10 pages. In a week, you've read 70 pages. In a month, you've read 300 pages. But in a year, you've read 3,650 pages, doing that little bit every day. In life, guys, it is your little things you do that add up and compound into your life's accomplishments. We don't get many chances to do big things in our life. I mean, I'm a visionary. I love doing big things, but you don't get many chances like that. But all those little things add up and compound out. And if you'll just read you 10 pages every day, my gosh, in a year, you've read 15 to 20 books. If you'll put $250 in a mutual fund and you do it from the time you're 30 to the time you retire, if you do that every month, you realize you got about $2 million. All those little things compound out and become your life. And somehow, here's the problem, though, and I got fired up here talking. I don't even know why I got fired up, but I did. If it's easy to do, which all that stuff's easy to do, it's also easy not to do, and that's what gets people. They just won't do it. Anyway, I didn't mean to get to ranting, so sorry.
No, I want to jump in real quick. Tata, I saw you come through the room. Drop me a comment. Torchy Swenson, you are an absolute gold standard on mindset. And guys, I want y'all to meet a lady who personifies the power of positive thinking, what life is about. Come on, Tata, jump in the room. She's working hard to get to her 1 million followers. Guys, I want you to understand that she has been a huge inspiration to me, and I know y'all would love to meet her. So, Tata, Torchy Swinson, if you're in the room, drop me a comment so I can bring you in.
You know, guys, I'll say this too, and I know this is Randy's live, but there's not many people that I would tell my live folks to go listen to somebody else while I'm doing mine. Well, I'll tell everybody here to go and listen to Randy. I mean, Randy's amazing, and it doesn't hurt my feelings at all if people jumps on and watches Randy. And if you want to do TikTok, baby, Randy he's amazing at it. So you need to be listening to him. I'm telling you right now. I have heard Tata, so I'm excited to hear what she's got to say. And then I've got to jump back off and get mine going again. But
I understand. We don't want to keep you too long, but I wanted both of you to meet this young lady. She is just an inspiration. She is just amazing because she echoes, she projects, she repeats the same things we do about mindset. Back real quick to Roy and Presley, Tata, then I want you to introduce yourself so people get to know you. You don't rise to this is a quote. I want y'all to comment on it, both of you. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. You were both talking about your morning routine, about making that attitude. It's a choice. Talk about how those habits, those daily to-do things are so important to achieve your goals. I'll read it one more time. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. Roy, go first.
Well, I think, as other things become habit forming in life, we don't think about it. You've already touched on that this morning. We don't think about it. We just do it. And for those things that will help us achieve our goals, and we've touched on that. With some of us, it's prayer. And I've written several notes here, Coach. Your Bible reading, your prayer, your personal growth books, and your videos. That can just become a part of our daily routine. And once it becomes a part of our daily routine, we don't really give it a second thought. It's easy. And that's another thing I wrote down. If it's easy to do, it's easy not to do. I love that. I absolutely love that. I'm definitely going to steal that. So once it becomes part of our routine, it's easy, and it is so empowering to help us achieve those goals. And it's something that we just now do on a regular basis without giving it a second thought. So yes, good habits are great.
Presley, I can't thank you enough for jumping off your live, coming over here. I know you need to get back to it. People are looking for you. But I want you to meet this amazing, amazing person. Miss Swinson is such a blessing, such a gift. And I want her to know you both personally. Before I introduce Tata, talk about you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your habits. Because that's something that I see in you and Roy and Tata is you just post. You just keep doing it. When it's good, when it's bad, when it's growing, when you can't figure it out. Talk about how important those habits are.
Well, I can sum it up this way. I think you show me two things in your life, and I'll predict your future for you. You show me your habits, and you show me who you run with. And I'll predict your future, and I'm going to be right about 99% of the time. If you've got good habits where you're putting good stuff in your mind and your environment is right and you're running with people that are going somewhere, then I'm telling you what, your future is bright. You're going to be a success. If you're putting mush in your head and you're running with losers, I'm telling you, you don't have much of a chance. And I don't want it to sound ugly, but you just really don't. And when I say loser, I don't mean they're necessarily bad people. They're just not going anywhere in their life. They're stuck in the mud. And so show me your habits, show me who you run with, and I'll predict your future. So get good habits going, guys. Start putting good stuff in your brain. Start running with people like Tata and Roy and Randy. And if you'll start doing that, I'm telling you, your whole life will start changing. Because, again, if you run with winners, it normalizes winning. Well, I'm going to jump off here, guys, and it's I love you, Randy. Roy, great visiting with you. Tata, I've heard you speak several times. I love you too. You're amazing, young lady. And but I will be watching you guys.
Love you, brother. Have a good one.
All right, talk to y'all later.
because I wanted him.
Problem is, you keep playing.
Oh, all right, guys. Let's get going again. Well, good morning again. For you guys just joining us, we just my best friend is a guy named Randy Hedge, and I jumped over on his live for a few minutes, so I shut mine down, but I'm back. So we'll crank the show up again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, man. Good to see all you. Coach Chris. Oh, I love it. Coach Chris, are those baseballs or tennis balls? They're little bitty. I couldn't really tell. Oh, man. Good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Good morning. That was a fun field trip. Yeah, we went on a field softball. I got you. Well, good morning. Put me in, Coach. I can still play a little bit. Anyway, back with the crew. Yep, the brass man. We're all back. Here we are. Oh, Mama Peaches. Mama Peaches. I like that one. Zandra's back. Good morning. Hell, the gang's all here. Hail, H-A-I-L, guys. Hail. Good morning, everybody, man. It's good to see all you boys and girls this morning, man. It's good to be with y'all. Good to be with y'all. Good to be with y'all. Kayla, good morning, Kayla. Yeah, we went on a field trip. I love that. I wouldn't leave my life for many people, but Randy Hedge is my best friend, so he wanted me to come over and talk for a minute. So I jumped off and jumped over there on his. So anyway, it's a pleasure to be with you guys. I love you guys, man. Naughty in the Keys. I love it. Ron, good morning. Yes, we're back. Joy says we're back. Oh my gosh, Bethy, hey, good to see you, Bethy. Oh my gosh, woohoo! Well, all right, let's get this show on the road. Y'all ready to get this show on the road? I'm ready to get this show on the road. I'm excited to be here. You guys on YouTube, welcome to you guys. You guys on TikTok, welcome to you guys. Paul says, good morning, good morning. If you're just now joining us, I've been going since about 6:45, but I jumped over on Randy Hedges, my best friend's. I jumped over on his live for a few minutes, so I shut mine down, jumped over there. So we're back, though. And again, I wouldn't do that for many people, but Randy is one of them. He's my best friend, so I jumped over there and we had a good time on his. Somebody said we had a field trip. I love it. Yeah, we did. We had a field trip. Oh my gosh. Well, for you guys that don't know me, I'm Presley Swagerty. Yep, Presley, Presley, Presley. Swagerty, 1G, Swagerty. Grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas, became a high school basketball coach. Did that for 16 years, was the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School in Garland. Loved it. Did it with a passion. Felt like I helped kids, but never made much money. And I was struggling financially when my old high school basketball coach, a guy named J.D. Mayo, who I love and adore, brought me a network marketing business. And I decided to give it a shot. What the heck? Let's give it a shot. So I jumped in. It exploded. Never thought it would, but it exploded. I say never thought it would. That was a dream, but you always have your doubts. But anyway, it literally exploded. Became the number one earner in the company, and for 20 years, I've been the number one earner in the company, made millions and millions of dollars, and it's been the game changer in my life. From there, we bought car dealerships and printed circuit board companies and logistics companies and auto transport companies and car washes and real estate. And now I'm getting into the franchise business. So anyway, I'm an entrepreneur, but you know what I really think I am? I'm a mindset coach, because I believe this with every fiber in me. Your thoughts are what create your actions, and your actions are what create your circumstances. Your thoughts are what create your actions, and your actions are what create your circumstances or your life. We got to get our thought process right, In other words, we need to take a mental enema and get rid of the stinking thinking and get the good stuff in our mind. How about that one? Get rid of the stinking thinking and get the good stuff in our mind. That's why I talk all the time about, it's all about what you put in your brain. That's it. I mean, come on, baby, come on. Anyway, for those that don't know me, I've written a couple of books. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime. I know I don't look like it, but I'm actually one of the top network marketers in the world. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. Yep. And then I wrote Be, Do, and Have More. You got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. But I believe everybody listening to me, you can all be, do, and have more. Anyway, there you go. What else? About a year and a half ago, we started a podcast channel. It's called Residual Earners. So you can check that out. Go to Apple, Spotify, or YouTube and just look up Residual Earners, and it'll pull up our podcast channel. About a year ago, a little over a year ago now, man, it's crazy how time flies. A little over a year ago, we started these lives, and I do these lives every day. I actually took yesterday off. I had the grandkids in, so I took yesterday off. So I apologize for not being here yesterday, but I'm here 99% of the time. How's that? I love doing these lives. I have fun getting on here with you guys. So it's a lot of fun. We have a great time. And then about 6 months ago, we started our success school. We call it Residual Earners University, and I challenge all of you to jump in there and try that out. I tell people, we've got some amazing courses. I mean, the school has amazing courses, and we're fixing to launch 7 more. We have experts coming in every week doing Zooms for us with the people in the university, teaching us how to make money in different fields. We've got a video library that's massive. We've got a book club that's amazing. We've got accountability groups, which are amazing. We got all that stuff. But you know what makes us different? It's our team. Our community is the most amazing group of people I've ever met. It is the most amazing group of people. We are a group of winners. I'm telling you guys, I'm a winner, and the people in this school are winners. See, it's a winners only. It's a winners only zone. You can't be negative in there, and it's built like Facebook, where we got posts in there, and I mean we got thousands of them now, and we got posts in there, and you go through the posts, and it's like scrolling Facebook, only it's all positive videos, positive quotes, positive stories, business building tips. I mean, that's what's in there. It's our team that makes us so special. I love our school. We call ourselves the REU family. So if you want to change your life and get in an environment that is amazing, then I'm telling you, join our success school, Residual Earners University.com. Or if you're on TikTok, up at the top of our profile page, it's up there. You can click on it. Residual Earners University.com. I tell you, it's come try us out. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've spent. Anyway, let's get going. I loved going over and here and talking with Randy, and we had a good time, but it's time to get our group going, huh? You don't have to be great to get started, baby, but you got to get started to be great. And I'm telling you, so many people come to me and they feel like they're not ready, or they don't have what it takes, or you don't know where I came from, or you don't know how many mistakes I've made, or I don't have a business degree, or guys, none of that means squat. Let's get real. I came out of the ghettos. Yep, literally the ghettos. Let's see, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I don't have a business degree either. So, okay, so what? It's all about what's inside you. I mean, let's get going. Success doesn't require a perfect resume or polished skills. It requires a beginning. Every champion was once untrained. Every millionaire entrepreneur once struggled to make their first sale. Every confident speaker once stumbled through a speech. Those are facts, baby. I mean, those are facts. Quit thinking you're the only one that struggles a little bit. Nope, you're not. I'm telling you right now, nope, you're not. Come on. The myth of needing to be great from the beginning holds people back. You don't need a perfect plan or fancy credentials. What you need is a willingness to begin. Flawed, unsure, and unqualified, just begin. I'm telling you, you can course correct once you get going, huh? We can course correct. Every business I've started, I didn't think I was ready, but I did it anyway, and we just course corrected as we went, huh? Oh, my gosh. The key is to act despite the imperfections. Action is the seed to greatness. Without it, dreams rot on the vine. Let me read that again, man. Listen to this, guys. The key is to act despite the imperfections. Action is the seed of greatness. Without it, dreams rot on the vine. Greatness isn't a prerequisite for action. It's the reward for consistent action over time. See, guys, the universe rewards action. It doesn't reward us thinking about it, talking about it, planning it, all that stuff. Doesn't reward us for that. It rewards us for action. We got to take action. I'm telling you, come on, baby. Take action. The fear, why starting is scarier than it should be. Let's get real here. The fear of judgment, failure, and not being good enough paralyzes countless people with dreams in their hearts. I'm telling you, baby, if you got a dream, we got to go for it, huh? They fear criticism, making mistakes, or falling short. But the longer they wait, the heavier the fear becomes. See, we got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Let me say that again. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Do you realize courage isn't the absence of fear? Courage is being a little scared and doing it anyway. We got to have courage. We got to feel that fear and do it anyway, huh? Here's the truth. You don't eliminate fear before you begin. You begin in spite of the fear. You push forward when your voice shakes, your hands tremble, and your knees knock, baby. Anybody relate to all that? I know the first time I got up in front of a big crowd to give a speech, I was wondering, could they see my knees knocking through my pants? That was really what I was wondering, because my knees were giving it this. But you know what? It is what it is. You got to start somewhere. Now I'll get up in front of 10,000 people and talk, and it doesn't bother me. But baby, when you start, it's a little bit scary, huh? When you start that business, I remember the first business I started, I was a little scared. Yep, but I felt the fear and did it anyway. It doesn't matter what you do, you're going to have some anxiety when it's time to start, but turn that anxiety into excitement and get going, huh? You don't eliminate fear before you begin. You begin in spite of the fear. You push forward when your voice shakes, your hands tremble, and your knees knock. Every courageous action reduces fear's power. Momentum builds as you face the resistance and move anyway. See, when you get started, I tell you what, you can create momentum. And somebody said, "What are you reading from?" It's not a book, it's my notes. I make a bunch of notes for you guys. So I'm reading my notes. That's what I'm doing. Fear is a signal you're about to do something meaningful. Don't retreat. Lean in, baby. Clarity comes from action, not thought. Overthinking is one of the greatest thieves of destiny. Waiting for the perfect time, perfect conditions, or perfect strategy is a trap. You don't think your way into clarity, you act your way into it, huh? I'm telling you what, I get people all the time. Well, when that perfect time rolls around, I'm going to get started. When that perfect time rolls around, I'm going to do this. When that perfect time, let me tell you what, the perfect time is a myth. There's never going to be a perfect time. You know the perfect time? Now. Now. Start now. Quit thinking about it and be about it. Come on. Start now. I'm telling you right now, start now. Yeah, start now. Yeah, you can course correct as you get going. But until you start, you're not going to get anywhere. You can't steer a parked car, baby. Huh? Oh my gosh. When you move, you learn, you discover what works and what doesn't. You gain data, you gain feedback, you find out what excites you, what drains you, and what path fits you best. Again, you can't steer a parked car. Come on, baby. Movement is necessary. Only through trial and effort does the fog begin to lift. Choose one goal today. Take one action step towards it, however small. The act of starting unlocks your clarity, huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, come on. We've had people join in our school. Come on, baby. If you want to change your life, go to residualearnersuniversity.com and come in there with us winners, baby, and let's see what happens. I'm telling you, we'll change your life, huh? I'm telling you, we call ourselves the REU family. Welcome to the family, you guys that have signed up. All right. Momentum beats motivation every time. Listen to this. Motivation is fleeting. It's great when you have it, but unreliable when you don't. Momentum, however, is powerful and compounding. It grows through action and repetition. One small step becomes two. One brave choice leads to another. Momentum builds confidence and creates a sense of progress, which fuels further action even on the hard days. See, doubt will take you out of action, boys and girls, but action will take you out of doubt. Remember that one. You might even want to write that one down. Doubt will take you out of action, but action will take you out of doubt, huh? Oh my gosh. Don't wait to feel like it. Act first. The feeling will follow. You know, I get people all the time say, when I get motivated, I'm going to go do it. When you what? When you get motivated, what? Like motivation's going to fall out of your ceiling and land on you while you're sitting there on the couch? Baby. Get in the game and then the motivation will come. You got to do something to get motivated. Action creates motivation, not sitting there waiting for motivation here. When's that motivation going to hit me? I mean, that doesn't even make sense if you think about it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh, Chrissy, I apologize. The holiday hit and the grandkids came to town and I did not call you, but I will look today and call you. I will. I promise you. I'll go. I'll do it. Oh. Anyway, let's keep going. Don't wait to feel like it. Act first. The feeling will follow. You know, I've written a couple of books and I'm working on a couple more, so this means something to me. A writer who commits to writing 300 words a day doesn't always feel inspired. I don't always feel inspired, but because they started, inspiration often finds them during the process. I can't tell you how many days I sit at my desk and I start trying to write and nothing's happening, but I just keep going. And then all of a sudden, boom, I'll get a spurt, I'll get a feel, and all of a sudden I get inspired and I'm writing like crazy. But if I had never sat down and started, it wouldn't have happened, guys. Action will take you out of doubt, but doubt will take you out of action. I'm telling you, we got to take the action. We got to do this, huh? Mastery is the result of repetition. See, guys, repetition is the mother of all learning. You got that? Greatness is not an event. It is a process, a result of repeated, imperfect attempts strung together over time. Huh? Come on, baby. Repetition is the mother of learning. The world celebrates greatness, but often ignores the grind that produced it. Great performers don't wake up great. They fail more times in practice than most other people even tried. The difference is they kept starting day after day, setback after setback. They started again when others quit. I use this analogy all the time. Winners hang on when everybody else lets go. Let me say that again. Winners hang on when everybody else lets go. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Charlene. Good morning, everybody. Oh, the road to greatness is paved with daily starts. You don't start once, you start repeatedly, especially after things don't go right, huh? The only way to fail is to never start. Oh my gosh, I love that. Perfectionism and procrastination. Think of those two words. Perfectionism and procrastination often wear the same disguise: delay. Waiting until you're ready is often a mask for fear. So we just keep thinking, well, I got to get it perfect. I got to get it perfect before I start. So the days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months, and the months turn into years, and you never start because you're just trying to get it perfect. Start. But there's no perfect moment, no ideal condition. You will always feel a little uncertain. The only thing worse than failing is never trying at all, huh? Failure can teach, inaction only haunts. Bottom line, you don't have to be great to get started, but you'll never be great if you don't. Start small, start scared, just start. Oh my gosh. I'll say it again, baby. We're either building our dream life or somebody is hiring us to build theirs. We want to be building our dream life, don't we? Huh? We want to be building our dream life, right? Come on, baby. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, man. I'm excited to be here with you guys. For you guys that don't know me, I'm Presley Swagerty. If you're new to hearing me, I am Presley Swagerty. I'm a guy that grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. And was a high school basketball coach for 16 years. Made no money. I mean, public education, you just don't make any money. Get this, my stipend for coaching, guys, was $4,000. Yep. Not a month, for the year. To be the head basketball coach at a big high school, and we won a lot. I mean, but see, here's the difference. In college and the pros, if you win a bunch, you know what they give you? Big contracts. In high school, if you win a lot, you know what they give you? A pat on the back and say, way to go, coach. And I mean, I got a bunch of pats on the back, but that was it. I was struggling financially. It was an ugly deal, making no money, couldn't pay the bills. And my old high school coach, get this, brought me a network marketing business. Can y'all believe that? Never in my life did I even think I'd look at one, let alone get involved. But it was Coach Mayo, who I loved, and I decided to give it a shot. He was making money, and I thought, well, maybe I can make a little bit. So I took off, and man, mine exploded. It exploded. I was ignorance on fire, but it exploded. And boom, I became the number one earner in the company. Can you believe that? I mean, I still have a hard time believing it. But anyway, made 40 some odd $million doing network marketing. Is that not a hoot? Yeah. 40 some odd $1 million doing network marketing, and never even thought I'd look at one, let alone get involved. But from there, we started car dealerships and printed circuit board companies and logistics companies and auto transport companies and car washes and real estate. And now I'm getting into the franchise business. Nobility. Yeah, it's a tea shop where they have fraps and all kinds of stuff. And I'm excited about it. Anyway, I'm getting into the franchise business. What a deal, huh? Anyway, we started a podcast channel. Go check that out, Residual Earners. We started our lives, residual.earners. By the way, listen up. By the way, guys, there are scammers out there all over the place. I mean, I call them scumbags. They're scumbags. They steal my logo. They steal my videos, and they say they're Presley Swagerty and jump over to WhatsApp and talk to me over there. And then, send me money for crypto. And no, ain't me, baby. I've got one account, Residual.Earners. That's it. We got about 275,000 followers. That's it. I don't have any other accounts. I don't even have an account for Presley Swagerty, but there are guys that say they're Presley Swagerty. And I'm guessing I'm the only Presley Swagerty in the whole world. But there's other people that say they're me, and I'm Presley, send me money. That ain't me, baby. That ain't me. They're scumbag liars and thieves. So understand that. I got one account, Residual.Earners. Residual, that's the only one I'll ever message you from. So just understand that. Anyway, we started our lives. We do these every day. Come join us, man. We get on here and we talk about getting going and success in business and scaling businesses and all that. I love my lives. I do these every single day. So anyway, and then, we started our school. We started a success school. And if you haven't joined us there, you need to. If you're wanting to change your life, come join us. We got all kinds of courses in there. We've got video libraries. We've got experts coming in every week teaching us. We've got, accountability groups. We've got book clubs. All that stuff's in there, and it's all great. But the thing that separates us is our team. We got a community of like-minded people that are all leveling up, that are all taking their life to the next level. And if you're wanting to take your life to the next level, come in and join us, baby. I'm telling you, we got all the bells and whistles, but it's our community that's what the difference maker is. We call ourselves the REU family. And baby, we are networking with each other. We're networking with winners. We're running with winners. We're learning from each other. I'm telling you what, it's an amazing group of people. And if you want to run with some winners, I tell you what, run with us. Residual Earners University.com, Residual Earners University.com, or go to our profile page, and up at the top, it's up there, Residual Earners University.com. If you're wanting to change your life, baby, come on. $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've spent. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Let's keep moving. Your environment is either working for you or against you, man. This is the game changer. So for you guys, listen up. This is key right here. I got my coffee. I'm happy. I got my coffee. All right, here we go. Your environment shapes your standards. Get this. Hang with me on this one, man. Listen close. Pay attention for about 3 minutes. Let me go through these notes. We rise or fall to the level of what's normal around us. If excellence is expected, we grow. If mediocrity is accepted, we settle. You listening to me? I'm going to read that one more time. We rise or fall to the level of what's normal around us. If excellence is expected, we grow. If mediocrity is accepted, we settle. You and I do not want to settle. Call me anything but average and ordinary. I do not want to be average and ordinary, baby. Come on. Your environment includes the people you associate with, the media you consume, the places you spend your time, and the energy you allow around you. It either pushes you towards your goals or quietly pulls you away from them. Y'all with me? Your environment includes the people you associate with, the media you consume, the places you spend your time, and the energy you allow around you. It either pushes you toward your goals or quietly pulls you away from them. I'm going to tell you right now, you show me your habits and you show me who you run with, and I'm going to predict your future for you. Yeah, let me say that again. You show me your habits and you show me who you run with, and I'll predict your future. If you've got good habits and you're putting good stuff in your brain and you're running with winners, baby, you're going to be a success. I'm telling you right now. But if you're putting mush in your brain and you're running with a bunch of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, no, you don't have a chance, baby. I'm telling you right now. You run with winners, you become a winner. You run with losers, you become a loser. It's a fact. Show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. It's that key. It's that key, If you, get this, listen up. If you surround yourself with driven, positive, disciplined people, success starts to feel like the norm. But if you stay in a circle where complaining, excuses, and procrastination are common, you'll subconsciously adopt those same habits. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, huh? Oh. Listen to this one more time, man. This is so strong. I'm telling you, if you surround yourself with driven, positive, disciplined people, success starts to feel like the norm. But if you stay in a circle where complaining, excuses, and procrastination are common, you'll subconsciously adopt those same habits. Baby, we got to run with winners. I'm telling you right now, we got to run with winners. And, I saw where somebody put in here, they don't have winners to run with. Yes, you do. Get in our success school and you'll be running with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of winners. Come on, baby. Residual Earners University.com. Go there right now. Stop what you're doing and start running with a bunch of winners, baby. Come on. Ask yourself this. What does my current environment say is normal? Is that helping or hurting me? Oh. What's your current environment? Huh? Is it a positive, upbeat, going somewhere environment, or is it a bunch of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies? I learned a long time ago, if you're running with negative people, it is next to impossible for you to be positive. If you're running with negative people, it is next to impossible for you to be a positive person. I'm telling you. Here's my theory on negative people. Y'all want to hear this? My theory on negative people is this. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. I ain't going to hang around negativity, baby. Life is too short and my life is too important for me to run around with a bunch of negative people. Oh my gosh. Energy is contagious, so is apathy. The energy of those around you influences your mood, your motivation, and your mindset. High performers energize the room. Complainers drain the room. Oh, how about that one, baby? High performers energize the room. Complainers drain the room. Oh, we got to run with winners, baby. I'm telling you, if you run with winners, it normalizes winning. Every day you're being influenced, either pulled up or pulled down. Guys, get this, get this. Every relationship in your life is either lifting you up or dragging you down. Let me say that one more time. Every relationship in your life is either lifting you up or dragging you down. You need to take a friend inventory, baby. That's an inventory of your friends, huh? The energy of those around you influence your mood, motivation, and mindset. High performers energize the room. Complainers drain the room. Every day you're being influenced, either pulled up or pulled down. A positive environment charges your ambition. A negative one makes growth feel impossible. Holy moly, huh? Take a friend inventory, baby. Sometimes success is less about trying harder and more about surrounding yourself with people who make you want to try. I'll say it again. You show me your habits and you show me who you run with, and I'll predict your future for you. Man, Angeline, thank you. You show me your habits and you show me who you run with, and I'll predict your future for you, baby. Do you realize, get this, guys? Do you realize we can change anything we want to in our life? I mean, let's get real here. We can change anything we want to in our life. We don't have to stay stuck. Baby, come on. Let's go for it, huh? Jeez Louise. You're created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got greatness inside you. You got untapped potential inside you. You're amazing. Let's get it out. Don't go to your grave with that music still in there. Guys, I'm telling you right now, either we take risk or we're going to have regret in about 10 years. Either we take some risk today and go for it, or we're going to get 10 years down the road and look back and go, man, what if? We don't want to be playing that what if game, because risk weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. Oh my gosh. Audit your circle. Who challenges you to grow? Who enables your excuses, huh? Who challenges you to grow and who enables your excuses? Get away from those enablers, baby. Growth requires a greenhouse. Think of your potential like a plant. Even the best seed won't grow in dry, toxic soil. Huh? How's your environment doing, huh? How's it doing? Think of your potential like a plant. Even the best seed won't grow in dry, toxic soil. Likewise, your dreams need the right conditions to flourish. You need an environment that provides encouragement, challenge, accountability, and opportunity. That could be a mastermind group, a focused workspace, a coach, or simply a positive home routine. That could be a mastermind group. Why don't you get in our mastermind group, boys and girls, and start running with a bunch of winners, me included? I'll mentor you. Come on, baby. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com, huh? You know what I always tell people? Just try us out. You're not locked in. If it ain't for you, you can leave anytime you want to, baby. Why wouldn't you try something different? Why wouldn't you try running with some winners for a while and seeing what happens? Sure, our school's got, oh my gosh, we got courses in there. We got my blueprint for success, how I went from the ghettos to multimillionaire, and it's in modules, and you work your way through it, and I teach you how to do it. I mean, all that stuff's in there, and that's great. We got experts coming in every week to teach us how to make money in different areas. That's great. We got a video library that's massive. That's great. We got a book club in there. That's great. We got accountability groups. That's great. But you know what makes us amazing? What is so key about our school is that we got winners in there, baby, and you get to run with winners. It's our community. We're on a movement to take people to the top. I'm telling you right now. Come on, baby. Give it a shot and see what you think, huh? Go in there, and our school is built on the school SKOOL platform. That's that platform Alex Hermosi owns part of it. Man, it's like Facebook. We post in there all the time. We got thousands of posts, but all of our posts are positive. So get in there and scroll in positivity. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. You need an environment that provides encouragement, challenge, accountability, and opportunity. That could be a mastermind group, a focused workspace, a coach, or simply a positive home routine. Oh my gosh. A greenhouse doesn't make the plant, it just creates conditions where the plant can thrive faster. The same is true for your environment. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Sometimes growth feels painful, not because you're failing, but because you're in the wrong room. You've outgrown it. I say that all the time, baby. If you're the smartest person in your room, get in another room. If you're the most driven person in your room, get in another room. If you're the most successful person in your room, get in another room. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I went to that Aspire conference, and I spent about $800 to be able to go eat lunch with the people at the Aspire conference, guys like Grant Cardone and Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, and Heather Monahan, and a bunch of people that are just mega successful, mega wealthy. And I wanted to run with them because I needed to increase my vision. I needed to raise my bar. I'm telling you what, come on, baby, let's do this, huh? Oh my gosh. If you're the most driven, most disciplined, most focused person in your group, it's time to level up your environment. If you're the most driven, most disciplined, most focused person in your group, it's time to level up your environment. That's why I keep saying, come run with a bunch of winners in our school, huh? Our success school is called Residual Earners University. Put a .com on the end of it and come join us, huh? ResidualEarnersUniversity.com and see what it does for your life. Oh. You need to be around people who think bigger, move faster, and operate with higher standards. Being the smartest person in the room may feel good, but it's not where transformation happens. Who's already doing what I want to do, and how can I get around them more often? Think of that one through, baby. Who's already doing what I want to do, and how can I get around them more often? I've seen where 2 or 3 people have said, I don't have winners to run with. Heck yes, you do. You can get on these lives every day. You'll run with me. I'm a winner, baby. You can come run with me. I'll help you. Or the bigger thing would be to get in our school and join us there and let me start mentoring you, because I'll even get on the phone and talk to you in there. I mean, we can work together. You can run with hundreds of winners. I'm telling you, run with hundreds of winners, network with business people. And in our school, we're not all the same. I mean, we're everything from stay-at-home moms to CEOs of companies. We got the whole mix in there. But you know what we do have in common? We're like-minded in that we're all trying to level up. If you're wanting to level up, isn't it time you get with a group that's leveling up? You need to be around people who think bigger, move faster, and operate with higher standards. Being the smartest person in the room may feel good, but it's not where transformation happens. Who's already doing what I want to do? Who already has what I want to have? And how can I get around them more often? Curate the inputs with intention. Your environment isn't just physical, it's digital, mental, and emotional. The voices you listen to, the content you consume, the habits you reinforce, they all shape you. Think about this. You are who you are, and you are where you are in life because of what you put in your brain up until this point in time. Let me say that again. You are who you are, and you are where you are, but because of what you put in your mind up until this point in time. So if you want to change who you are, and if you want to change where you are, you got to start changing what goes into your brain. Come on, baby. I'm telling you right now, your environment is either working for you or against you. Which one is yours doing? Which one is yours doing? Is it working for you? Is it helping you? Or is it holding you back? Just like a clean, quiet space helps you focus, a noisy, chaotic one breaks your concentration. Similarly, listen up, watching inspiring content energizes you, while consuming drama or negativity drags you down. You are always under the influence of something. Make sure it's aligned with where you want to go. Oh my gosh, listen to that last sentence again. You are always under the influence of something. Make sure it's aligned with where you want to go. Oh, come on, baby. Your environment, key. Sometimes the biggest shift you can make isn't internal, it's external. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow in a space that keeps you small. Oh my gosh. Baby, that's worth the price of admission right there. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow in a space that keeps you small. There's a reason I went to that Aspire conference to hang around with Grant Cardone and Kevin O'Leary. I want my space to be thinking big. I want to raise my bar. What about you, baby? I'm sitting there listening to them talking about buying apartment complexes in Key West for $244 million. I'm listening to Kevin O'Leary talk about how AI is transforming his businesses. I'm listening to all that stuff and learning, baby. Come on, get in a different room. Let's do this, huh? Sometimes the biggest shift you can make isn't internal, it's external. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow in a space that keeps you small. Changing your environment doesn't always mean moving cities or quitting jobs. It can be as simple as creating a better morning routine, cutting off toxic conversations, or joining a new community that stretches you. You want to join a community that's going to stretch you? Come on, baby. Get in our success school. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Come try us out. Join a new community that stretches you. I promise you, we'll stretch you. Huh? Jeez Louise, why wouldn't you give it a shot? It's $29. Why wouldn't you invest $29 in yourself? Again, if you don't like it, you can leave anytime you want to, baby. There's no contracts. You're not locked in. There's nothing like that. But why wouldn't you come try something different? Because, guys, get this. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. If you want something different, you got to do something different. And you go, well, a success school, I never done anything like that. Guys, there's no pressure on you in there. I mean, it's not like we're taking roll and taking grades and all that. You work at your own pace, but you're at least running with people that are going somewhere, huh? ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Man, come on. David Vaughn just joined us. Welcome, David Vaughn. Come on, guys, join David. Changing your environment doesn't always mean moving cities or quitting jobs. It can be as simple as creating a better morning routine, cutting off toxic conversations, or joining a new community that stretches you. The environment you create or tolerate is either feeding your future or feeding your failure. Choose wisely. Listen to that. The environment you create or tolerate is either feeding your future or feeding your failure. Choose wisely. How about that one? Good morning, everybody. Man, we're going through notes like crazy here, huh? How we doing this morning? Wisely. Lola says wisely, huh? Chrissy, I promise you, I will call you as soon as I get off here today. I apologize. The holiday hit, and my grandkids came in town, and I don't have any excuses. I just smooth forgot to call you. Oh, I will not forget. All right. What else? What else is going on here? Oh my gosh. Joy Leslie. Yeah, it's $29 a month. That's why I say, come on, don't eat pizza one time a month and get in with a group of winners. We call ourselves the REU family. Take that to heart. We call ourselves, and that didn't come from me, that came from the school. We call ourselves the REU family. We like an extended family, baby. We are like an extended family. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. All right, let's keep moving. Good morning, everybody. If you're new, I'm Presley Swagerty. By the way, we're at about 25,000 likes. Can we hit 50,000? Oh, Joy Leslie. Listen to what Joy Leslie says here. The REU family has many different people with many different skills. What do you think about 50-50 with a man? I'm 20 and he's 27 and I don't like it. I'm not quite sure what you're asking me. 7 years is not a huge age difference. I mean, as you get older, I mean, when you're younger, it's a big difference, seems like. But as you get older, 7 years is not a very big age difference. I mean, when somebody's 15 and somebody else is 22, there's a big difference there. But as you get in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 7 years isn't that big a difference. And I don't really know if that's what you were asking me or not. But anyway. Here's the deal. And I'm, my gosh, I'm not going to sit here and give Joshua's in our school. I love it, Joshua. Woo! Come on, baby. Jump in our school with us. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. I'm not here to give love advice at all, but I'll say this. It really boils down to what do you feel inside? I mean, if you're in love with somebody, what's 7 years? And if you're not in love with somebody, it doesn't matter if we're the same age. I mean, it all boils down to you gotta have that feeling. And love is an emotion. You don't look at somebody and go, hey, I think I want to fall in love with them. I mean, it just happens. It just happens. And if it's not there, then find somebody else. I'm telling you. Anyway, I don't know how I got into love making here. My gosh, geez, Louise, I'm not a matchmaker. So here we go. All right, feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Oh my gosh. Fear is a constant companion on the road to success. It shows up whenever you're about to do something bold, uncertain, or outside your comfort zone. I've started a bunch of businesses now, and I'm telling you what, I have anxiety every time. Joy Leslie, good morning, and thank you. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, good morning to you. It's Nika, man, I hope I said that right. Oh, Lola, good morning. Fear is a constant companion on the road to success. It shows up whenever you're about to do something bold, uncertain, or outside of your comfort zone. But here's the truth. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward in spite of it. Waiting for fear to disappear is a trap. It ain't ever going to always go away. I still get anxiety sometimes when I'm starting a big deal. I'm telling you, but you feel the fear and you do it anyway. If you wait until you're no longer scared to take action, you'll wait forever. I give that example, and I hadn't done it in a few days, so I'm going to do it right here real quick. I got into network marketing, and my old coach brought it to me, and I signed up, and he brought it to me, and I'm a basketball coach by trade. So I was a basketball coach when he brought it to me, and I was in my comfort zone. I loved hoops. But coach brought me that business. I decided to give it a shot. The next day he comes over and he's training me. There's a powerful story here. So hang with me for one minute. He brought it over and he said, the next day I'm going to come over and train you. So he came over the next day and he's training me. And he said, okay, Presley, make a list of everybody you've ever known. Start making some phone calls, setting some appointments, and let's go show people what we're doing. He said, a lot of people are going to want to do it with us. And I said, well, coach, I've never used the phone, coach. I don't like the phone. I can teach you to shoot a basketball, but I don't like the phone. He goes, Presley, you got to make calls. And I said, well, coach, what if they say no? I don't like rejection at all. I hate rejection, coach. What am I going to do? Charlene's in our school. I love it. Morning, Charlene. What am I going to do, coach? I don't like rejection. I don't like the phone. I don't like rejection. I don't know about this, coach. He said, Presley, you make calls, you set appointments, and we show them what we're doing. That's how you work this business. Well, the next day, I sit down, and I'm going to make some calls. And my stomach's in knots. I'm nauseated. I'm hating every second of it. But fear's saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But I made a couple of calls. Oh, man, it was terrible. The next day, my stomach's in knots. I'm nauseated. I'm hating every second of it. Fear's telling me don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But I made a couple of more calls. I made myself feel the fear and do it anyway. The next day, my stomach's in knots. I'm hating it. Fear's telling me don't do it, but I made a couple of calls. The next day, I made a couple of calls. I'm still not liking it. I'm still hating it. Fear's still telling me don't do it, but I made a couple more, and I made a couple more, and I made a couple more. Here's the moral to the story, guys. If I would have listened to fear and not done it, and fear's telling me, don't do it. Don't do it. If I would have listened to fear, my business would have never exploded. I would have never become the number one earner in the company, and I would have lost out on $40-some-odd million. And here's how it applies to you. Here's how it applies to you. Listen to me. Here's the deal. If I had not made those calls, I would have never known I was missing out on a fortune. I'd have never known it. My life would have kept going just like it was. I would have never known that me making those calls was going to be the defining moment in my life. I would have never known what I was missing out on if I would have listened to fear. Now, here's what I'm going to ask you. What are you not doing because fear's telling you not to do it? You know you should, but you're letting fear rule your life. See, fear gives bad advice, boys and girls. Come on, baby. It might be the defining moment for you. Is it starting that business? Is it starting that network marketing business? Is it starting that TikTok shop? Is it starting that side hustle? Is it making those calls? Is it setting those appointments? Is it asking for the sale? What is it that's holding you back from your greatness because you're listening to fear? Fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. Fear gives bad advice. Feel the fear and do it anyway, boys and girls. I'm telling you right now. Come on. And I see where some of you are asking about the network marketing business. Yeah, I've made millions and I'm still the number one earner, but I don't pitch it on here. If you want to direct message me and say, Presley, how have you made all that money in network marketing? And I'm happy to share it offline. Fair enough? All right, let's keep going. Here's the truth. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward in spite of fear, Waiting for fear to disappear is a trap. If you wait until you're no longer scared to take action, you'll wait forever. Everyone feels fear. Everyone. What separates the successful is what they do with that fear, Why does fear show up? Think about it. You're stepping into the unknown. You're risking failure or rejection. You're growing beyond what you've been. You're stretching yourself. You're pushing your limits. You're getting out of your comfort zone. So, of course, fear is going to be around, huh? Fear is not a sign to stop. It's a sign you're on the edge of something big. Fear means growing. You don't fear what you've mastered already. You fear what stretches you. That's why fear is often the best indicator of where you should lean in, not run from, huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Every major breakthrough in life comes after a moment of fear. Get this, get this. Speaking in public for the first time. Launching a new business. Scaling your business. Making a bold investment, having a hard conversation, getting in that gym, moving to a new city, ending a toxic relationship. Every major breakthrough in life comes after a moment of fear. None of these are comfortable, but they all carry the power to transform you. How about Mel Robbins? Y'all know her? Man, I think she's amazing. Mel Robbins, now one of the most well-known motivational speakers in the world, struggled with anxiety, procrastination, and fear. One morning, she forced herself to count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and launched into action. That moment turned into the 5-second rule, a tool that's helped millions move through fear and take immediate action. She didn't eliminate fear. She learned to act before fear could take control, huh? Come on, baby. Yep, love Mel Robbins. Name it. How to feel fear and still move. Name it. Acknowledge your fear. Denial makes it stronger. Clarity makes it weaker. I mean, I knew I didn't want to make those calls, huh? I knew I didn't want to face rejection. It wasn't like I didn't know about it. I did. I mean, I can tell you what was bothering me. I mean, we gotta name it, but then we go and do it, huh? Shrink the step. You don't have to leap the whole staircase. Just take one step at a time. Action shrinks anxiety. Guys, just take a step. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with but that first step. Take that first step. Come on. You take that first step, you'll see the second one. Take that second step, you'll see the third one. You just keep taking those little steps, and all of a sudden, momentum will start building, huh? Reframe it. This is a big one. Instead of saying, I'm nervous, say, I'm excited. The psychological feeling is similar, but your brain processes it differently. You know, I speak at Eric Warrior's event occasionally, and man, I walked out on that stage with 10,000 people looking at me. Was I scared? Was I excited? Sure was. I mean, my adrenaline was pumping, but I wasn't scared. I was excited about it. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't say I'm nervous. Say I'm excited about things. And watch how your body and your mind will start working different on that stuff. Use fear as fuel. Let it sharpen your senses. Let it push you to prepare more. Let it remind you that what you're doing matters. And number 5, trust yourself. You've overcome things before. You can do it again. The fear you're feeling now will become your strength and confidence later, huh? The fear you're feeling now will become your strength and confidence later. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Your dreams are on the other side of fear. I'm telling you, everybody listen to me. Your dreams are on the other side of fear. Fear never fully goes away, but it does lose power the more you act. So stop waiting to be fearless. Start training yourself to be brave, because everything you want in life, growth, love, freedom, purpose, is on the other side of the thing you're afraid to do. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the kind words, Lola. Oh my gosh. Action opens doors, says X-Ray Goddess. Trust yourself. Yes, I agree with that. Man, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know that's right. Yes, it is. Man, I appreciate all you guys. You know, It is a pleasure to be on here with you. Every day I come do these lives, and I love doing these lives with you guys. Come on. Come on. Again, if you're new on here, I'm Presley Swagerty. I travel the country giving speeches. I teach people to be, do, and have more. That's it. I'm a mindset coach. I'm also an entrepreneur. I've got lots of businesses, and I can help you start one. I can help you scale one. I can help you franchise one, man. I'm getting in the franchise business now. Whatever you're wanting to do, I can help you, baby. I've written a couple of books. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I know I don't look it, but I'm actually one of the top network marketers in the world. I wrote that book, and then I wrote kind of my key thing here is be, do, and have more. You can all be, do, and have more. It's a success book. I'm now working on Choose Your Hard, but Choose Wisely. I'm also working on a biography. I mean, I'm loving life, baby. I mean, I love what I do. I love helping people. I love getting on these lives. I love my podcast channel, man. Check our podcast channel out. I love everything, man. I don't know. I just love life, huh? I like being busy. I like doing stuff. I like accomplishing things. See, I don't think success is a destination. I think success is a journey. And I mean, I'm going to be on that journey till the day I die, baby. I mean, I never want to be out on my back porch sitting in a rocking chair with a shawl over me. Really? No, baby. Let's go. Come on. Here's the deal. I always tell people, create a life you don't want to escape from. Huh? Create a life that you don't want to escape from. Think about that one. Create a life that you don't want to escape from, huh? Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh, good morning, everybody. Come on. One step begins that journey. Yeah, Lola. One step. Yep, one step begins that journey. Come on, baby. Good morning, everybody. Oh, you're listening to Presley Swagerty. I see where some of you keep asking about the network marketing business. Yes, I'm the number one earner. Yes, I've made millions. I don't pitch it on here. So if you want to direct message me, I'm not ignoring you guys. Understand, I don't mean to ignore you, but just direct message me. Say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? And I'm happy to do it offline. Fair enough? All right, let's keep going, baby. And by the way, if you haven't joined our success school, you are missing out. If you're wanting to change your life, come on, do that. Join us. Come on, baby. See, I can only do so much on these lives, but in our school, man, we can get to know each other. I'll do a Zoom with you. We'll get on the phone together. I'll help you with whatever you want to do business-wise. I mean, come on, baby. I'll give you encouragement. I'll give you suggestions. I'll give you whatever I got. I mean, but you got to get in there with us. See, I mean, yeah, we got courses in our success school. We've got video libraries. We've got book clubs. We've got accountability groups. We've got experts coming in. We got all that stuff. But what makes ours so different is our community. We got a community that's got a movement going on. We're all leveling up. I'm telling you right now. Come on. If you want to level up your life, if you want to take your life to the next level, let's go. And I don't just mean people at the bottom. I'm talking about you may be in the middle. It's been like 3 weeks ago now, but I had a guy come up and say, Presley, I already fly first class. I said, great, let's get you a plane then. We got to keep resetting our goals and keep moving up. Baby, I'm at the top of the deal. I mean, I've made millions, but I'm still trying to level up. I want to go to the stratosphere, wherever you are. Let's all level up, baby. Come on. Let's keep moving up. Life gets dull and boring if you don't have a vision. I'm telling you right now, if you just kind of stuck, baby, no. And my next topic, it fits right in. Be a dreamer again. Somewhere along the way, and by the way, our school is residualearnersuniversity.com. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Come join us, baby. Come on. Get in our group. Come on. Your environment is going to be the thing that's going to determine your success. And if you're running with us, you're in a good environment. I'll tell you that right now. Residualearnersuniversity.com, or go to our profile page, and up at the top, you'll see the link right up there. If you're on the TikTok side, you guys on the YouTube side, you got to put in residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby. Let's do this together, huh? Somewhere along the way, many people stop dreaming, not because they've achieved everything they want, but because life wore them down. KO, man, good morning. Thanks for the gifts. By the way, if you guys are just sitting there, tap on that screen. Let's hit 50,000 likes. Can we do that? Not because they've achieved everything they wanted, but because life wore them down. Baby, we're going to get going again. Responsibilities piled up, bills came due, disappointments added weight, and dreams felt childish, unrealistic, or impossible. Baloney on that, baby. We're going for it. We're getting back in the dream business again, huh? But here's the truth. The most successful people in the world are dreamers. They refuse to settle. They still imagine a better future. They don't just react to life, they create it. That's us, huh? That's residual earners. That's what we're doing. That's what we do in our school. I'll tell you that right now. We're dreamers, baby. Why dreams matter? Dreams are more than fantasies. They're the blueprint of possibility. They give your life direction, energy, and purpose. Dreams are the fuel of entrepreneurs, artists, athletes, and inventors. Every breakthrough begins with a belief in what could be. Because, baby, when you stop dreaming, you stop growing. Huh? You know what happens? We all have these dreams when we're young, and then life kind of starts beating them out of us, and we just lose them one at a time till we reach a point where we don't have any dreams anymore, and we're just existing. The Bible says without vision, the people perish. I'm telling you, we got to have dreams. We got to know where we're going. That's why I'm always talking about do a vision board and write your goals down, and let's go, baby, huh? Do a vision board, write your goals down, and let's go for it. Let's wake up every day with purpose and passion, and let's make things happen in our life. You with me? A dream is worth nothing if you leave it. What did you say, X-Ray Goddess? If you leave it on your pillow. Yep. You got to quit hugging that pillow and get up and start doing something. That's a problem with so many people. They hang on to those pillows too long. Get your butt out of bed and let's go. Oh, my gosh. Dreams are more than fantasies. They're the blueprint of possibility. They give you life direction, energy, and purpose. Dreams are the fuel of entrepreneurs, the fuel of artists, the fuel of athletes, and the fuel of inventors. Every breakthrough begins with a belief in what could be. Come on, baby. We got to go for it. Guys, do we all understand this only life you and I got? This isn't a do-over, really. Do you understand that? Not a do-over. This is not a dress rehearsal. Really? Yeah, not a dress rehearsal. This is only life we got. Why would we not be shooting for the stars? Huh? Why would we not be going for it? Why would we not be showing our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big? Why would we not be leaving a legacy we're proud of? Why? Why wouldn't we? Let's get back in the dream business again. When you stop dreaming, you stop growing. People stop dreaming because fear of failure, past disappointments, pressure to be realistic, environments that don't support ambition, and being surrounded by people who've given up. I'm telling you right now, your environment is either working for you or against you. Your environment is either working for you or against you. Huh? But here's the good news. You can reignite that dream. I'm telling you, we all got to get back in that dream business again, and we can all do it. Becoming a dreamer again means giving yourself permission. That's number one, giving yourself permission. Let your imagination run. Ask, what if it works? Not just what if it doesn't work. Number two, reconnecting with desire. Go back to things that once lit you up, baby. The business you wanted to start, the places you wanted to visit, the life you imagined. Number three, getting around dreamers. Proximity is power. Hang out with people who talk about vision, growth, legacy, not just gossip, bills, and weather. Read that one again, Presley. Getting around dreamers. Proximity is power. Hanging out with people who talk about vision, growth, legacy, not just gossip, bills, and the weather. Protecting your vision. Every dream is fragile in the beginning. Guard it, feed it, speak life over it daily, huh? Taking aligned action. A dream without movement stays a fantasy. A dream with action becomes a mission. How about Walt Disney? We all know Walt Disney. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lack of imagination. He went bankrupt multiple times. He was rejected by hundreds of financiers, but he kept dreaming. He saw what no one else could see, a world of wonder, joy, and imagination. Today, Disney is one of the most recognized brands in the world, all because one man refused to stop dreaming. Dreams create direction, huh? When you dream again, you find your why. You reignite hope. You set goals that stretch you, not just sustain you, and you begin to live with passion. Oh my gosh, come on, baby. Get back in the dream business again. Dreamers don't have easier lives, they have deeper reasons. Don't bury your dream, build it. The world doesn't need more realists. It needs more visionaries, builders, and hope givers. If your dreams feel too big, good. That's how you know you're on the right road. If your dream scares you, even better. That means it has power. Be a dreamer again. The world is waiting for what you see, baby. Oh my gosh. Come on, huh? Come on, baby. Are we ready? Huh? What about us? Dreams create direction. Yes. Come on, baby. Oh, Takashia, good morning. I hope I said that right. Takashia. I think I said that right. Anyway. Oh my gosh. X-Ray Goddess. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, we're at 36,000 likes. Can we hit 50,000? Would y'all tap on that screen and let's get some likes, huh? That helps our algorithm. I greatly appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Close enough. Takashia. I apologize if I messed it up. I certainly don't mean to. Anyway, good morning. Oh, for you guys just joining, I'm Presley Swagerty. I do these lives every day, 7 days a week. Been doing it over a year. Jimmy, thanks for the gifts. Man, come on. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that greatly. REU, running with winners. Oh my gosh. Yep. Guys, come on, baby. If you hadn't jumped in our success school, do it now. Try us out. I mean, why would you not try us out is my question. If you're wanting to change your life, why would you not try running with a group of winners? I mean, that just to me doesn't make sense. Just try it out. You're not locked in. If you don't like it, you can leave anytime you want to. But what if you get in there and it changes your life? What if you get one idea that makes the world a difference in your life, that is your defining moment? I'm telling you, come on, baby. See, our success school is called Residual Earners University. Everything we do is residual earners because I want you to get to making residual income. But our success school, we got courses in there. Oh my God, we're fixing to add 7 more. I mean, the courses are amazing. The video library is packed. We got a book club. We got accountability groups. We bring experts in every week to teach us how to make money in real estate and insurance and all that other stuff. I mean, it's all amazing, but that's not even the good part, though. The good part is who we are, our group, our community. I'm telling you what, if you're wanting to run with a community of winners, if you're wanting to get that winning spirit and get that momentum on your side for once, come on, baby. Come in there and join us. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's take it to the top, huh? I'm telling you, it's a whole lot easier to go to the top if you're with a group. Good morning, Karen. If you're with a group, it's a whole lot easier to take it to the top. Yes, it is. Huh? Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. It'll be the best $29 you ever invested in yourself, huh? Come on, baby. And guys, let's get real here. I mean, I don't mean this ugly because I spent 40 years of my life broke. I know what it is to be broke. But I'll say this. $29, if that's a financial decision for you, if that's a big financial decision for you, you need to be with a different group because $29, I agree, it's money, sure is, but $29 should not be a major financial decision in your life. That's why we got to get you out of that. Come on. Invest $29 in yourself. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Because get this, guys, nobody accidentally wins. You got to kind of plan things out. You got to start doing some different things. Nobody accidentally wins. I didn't accidentally win when I was coaching. My gosh, I watched video with the team we were going to play. I studied that video. I came up with a game plan. I implemented that game plan in practice. And when the game came, we knew what we were doing. We didn't accidentally win basketball games. You don't accidentally win in life. Success never happens by accident. You don't stumble into greatness. You don't trip over financial freedom. You don't wake up fit, fulfilled, and free. Baby. Every win you see, whether on the field, in business, or in life, was built on purpose, with purpose. The people who win long term made a decision to win. They planned, they practiced, they sacrificed, they committed again and again and again and again. Come on, baby, let's go. Man, thanks for all the gifts, guys. Y'all are amazing this morning. Come on, we're at almost 40,000 likes. Let's hit 50,000. Can we do that? Jimmy B's winning picks. I love it. Good morning, Jimmy B. Every win you see, whether on the field, in business, or in life, was built on purpose, with purpose. You don't accidentally win. The people who win long term made a decision to do so. I talk about that all the time. You got to make a decision to go for it. You got to make a decision to change your life. Because if you'll make a decision and commit to it and focus on it, I believe you can do anything you set your mind to, baby. You got greatness in you. Everybody look at your screen. Look at your screen real quick. You've got greatness in you. Yes, you do. You got untapped potential in you. You're amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to. You just got to make that decision, baby. We all can do it. And you go, well, you don't understand where I came from. I came from the ghettos. What about you? I didn't have a dad. Scumbag. Nope. Broke. Well, Presley, you don't understand. I made a lot of mistakes. So have I. I made a lot of mistakes. Sure have. My closet has so many skeletons in it, I can barely fit my clothes in there. Yep. Well, Presley, you don't understand. I don't have a business degree. Neither do I. I was a teacher. Quit making excuses. I learned a long time ago, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. Quit making excuses. Let's go. The people who win long term made a decision to do so. They planned, they practiced, they sacrificed, they committed again and again. Accidental effort never produces intentional results. Why we love the overnight success, get this. People love the story of someone making it overnight, but what they don't see is that 5 years of grinding before they became the overnight success. Dozens of failures before they became that overnight success. Late nights and early mornings before they became that overnight success. Setbacks that nearly made them quit before they became that overnight success. The truth is, success is public, but the process is private. Behind every win is a mountain of invisible work. The work behind the win. Athletes don't accidentally become champions. They train for hours, for days, for weeks, while others sleep. Entrepreneurs don't accidentally build empires. They risk, they fail, they adapt, they keep showing up. They have early mornings and late nights. Speakers don't accidentally move audiences. They rehearse, refine, and master their message. What about it, boys and girls? You got to understand, nobody accidentally wins. Wealthy people don't accidentally build a fortune. They budget, they invest, they delay gratification. They learn. Laura B., thank you for the gifts. I love it. Thank you, guys. Come on. Winning is a habit, but so is losing. Winning is a pattern, a rhythm, a choice made daily. How about Kobe Bryant? I'm a basketball coach. How about Kobe Bryant? Kobe was known not just for his talent, but for his unmatched work ethic. So was Michael Jordan. While others enjoyed their off season, Kobe Bryant was up at 4 a.m. training. He didn't become the Black Mamba by luck. He engineered his results through discipline, sacrifice, and obsession with improvement. There was nothing accidental about his greatness. There was nothing accidental about Michael Jordan's greatness. There was nothing accidental about Larry Bird's greatness, huh? How to live like winning is on purpose. Oh, you ready? Number one, set clear goals. Winners know what they're chasing, and they measure their progress. I talk all the time about you need a vision board and you need to write your goals down. You need a vision board. Go to a computer that has a printer and print off a picture of the car you want to drive, the house you want to live in, the boat you want to have, the plane you want to have, the vacation you want to have, the second home you want to have, the jewelry you want to have. How about doing something big for your church? How about doing something big for your kids? How about donating a lot to St. Jude's or whatever motivates you? Print off pictures of it, and somewhere in your house, make you a collage of those pictures. I call that a vision board. Some people call it a dream board, but we got to know where we're wanting to go if we want to get there, baby. And then number two, write your goals down. Getting out of debt would be number one. Starting a business, number two. If you already have a business, number two would be scale that business. Then how about real estate? If you want to get into real estate, I want 5 rental properties in the next 10 months. How about your health? How about I'm going to lose 40 pounds? How about that? Quit thinking about losing the stinking weight and losing it finally, huh? You know what getting in shape is all about? It's just about self-discipline. Everybody on here, if you're a little overweight, you can get rid of that. Come on, do it. Quit thinking about it and be about it. Start eating a little better. Start getting some exercise. Get that weight off. Let's go. Guys, we only got this one body to live in. Y'all understand? This is the only place you and I got to live. Right here. This is the only place you and I got to live. Why would we not be taking care of it? Because when this body goes, baby, we go. There's a fact right there, baby. Set clear goals. Number two, build systems, not just spurts. Success is built on daily habits, not bursts of motivation. You know, I'll talk all the time about read you just 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. Just 10 pages. In a week, I've read 70 pages. Laura, thanks for the hat and mustache. In a month, I've read 300 pages. In a year, I've read 3,650 pages by doing that little bit every day. Just reading me 10 little old pages every day out of a good business book or personal growth book. Just doing that little bit every day. In a year, I've read 15 to 20 books, and I'm not the same person. Do you have enough discipline to read you 10 little old pages every day? Huh? Discipline is doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. Do you have some self-discipline? Come on, baby. Let's get some habits. Let's read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Let's watch one personal growth channel on YouTube every day, like Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. Watch one of those every day and then run with winners. That's how we're going to build systems, baby, huh? Number three, prepare for adversity. Winners expect resistance and build resilience in advance, because I'm telling you right now, we're going to all get knocked down. Whether it's in life or business, you and I are going to get knocked down some. Get your butt back up, dust yourself off, straighten that jersey a little bit, and run right back out in the game. I'm telling you, come on. Jeff Bezos almost went out of business many times. Elon Musk almost went out of business many times. Sam Walton had one little old 5 and dime for years before it turned into Walmart. I mean, come on, baby. Understand that people get knocked down. You're not the only one that's going to get knocked down. No, everybody does. Show up consistently. Number 4. Don't just act when it's easy. Act when it's necessary. Oh, I believe showing up's about 75% of the battle. Just get there. You know, winners hang on when losers let go. Huh? Think about that one. Winners hang on when losers let go. Number 5, review, refine, repeat. Champions watch tape. Builders measure progress and be obsessed with feedback. Champions watch tape. Builders measure progress. Be obsessed with feedback. Decide to win, then prove it daily. Decide to win and then prove it daily. No one accidentally becomes world class. No one accidentally drifts into legacy. No one accidentally lucks into a life of impact and influence. You won't win because it's easy. You'll win because you refuse to quit, because you built it, fought for it, became worthy of it. There's no room for excuses in excellence. So stop hoping and start deciding, because no one accidentally wins, but anyone can win on purpose. Let me read that one again. Because no one accidentally wins, but anyone can win on purpose. Huh? Good morning, all. Good morning, all. Huh? Good morning. How we doing this morning? Man, it's 9 o'clock here Central Time. Good morning. Have you joined our Success School yet? We got 200 people on here, over 200 people. Have you joined our Success School yet? Join it right now. Stop what you're doing and go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join our Success School. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to start a business, or you're wanting maybe to scale a business, or you're just wanting to run with winners, or you're just wanting to network with business people, or you're just wanting to get in a group that's going somewhere, if you're wanting to run with people that are positive and motivated and see the glass half full and they're going somewhere, get in our Success School. It's called residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got courses in there. Sure do. They're great. Yeah, we got a video library that's massive. Sure do. Yeah, we've got book clubs in there where you can learn what books you need to be reading. Absolutely. Oh, we got accountability groups in there. Absolutely. We got experts coming in every week teaching us how to make money in real estate, and how to make money in insurance, and how to make money in networking, and how to make money in TikTok shop, and how to make money with AI. We got all that in there, and it's all great, but it ain't what makes us special. It's our community that makes us special. We're winners. And if you want to run with winners, come join us and watch what happens. Yeah, you can do all that other stuff, and it's awesome. And it'll help you to be a success. But I'm telling you right now, what makes our group so special is we call ourselves the REU family, because we're like an extended family, and we support each other, and we help each other be a success in life and in business. I'm telling you right now, if you're wanting to change your life, come on, baby. Come on. Also, our school, it's built on the School, SKOOL platform. We post in there. It's like Facebook. So there's all these posts. We got thousands of posts now. So we got all these posts in there. Well, when you scroll through our school, it's all positive. It's positive videos. It's positive quotes. It's positive stories. It's positive. Kelly, man, I love it. Kelly's in our school. I love it. It's all positive, guys. If you want to get that positive mindset and running with winners and all that, that's why I created this school. And you go, well, Presley, why do you charge $29? Because I literally have people working full time on this thing, guys. We're fixing to add 7 more courses. I mean, it's not some little course you take. It is a thought out methodology on how to make you a success. Methodology. Come on, baby. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Come in and give us a try. If you don't like it, you can get your butt out of there in a heartbeat. But I'm telling you what, if you're wanting to change your life, I'm telling you, it's the place to be. Just try it out. Oh, all right, here we go. We're almost finished. We're almost finished. Come on, baby. Good morning, everybody. Oh, my gosh, we're at 47,000. Let's hit 50,000 real quick. Can we tap on that screen if you would, baby? Create the right environment. Success doesn't happen in isolation. It's not just about mindset, skill set, or strategy. It's about environment. Your environment either pulls you forward or holds you back. It either energizes you or drains you. If you want to change your life, change where and with whom you spend your time. Baby, come on. Oh, man, thank you all you guys for all the gifts and all the stuff you're doing this morning. Y'all are amazing. Success doesn't happen in isolation. It's not just about mindset, skill set, or strategy. It's about environment. Your environment either pulls you forward or holds you back. It either energizes you or drains you. If you want to change your life, change where and with whom you spend your time. Because growth doesn't just need effort, it needs atmosphere. What is an environment for success? An environment for success is one that supports your goals, reinforces your values, and stretches your potential. That's why I tell people it is so key to get with a group of winners. Come on, come on. It includes the people around you, the spaces you work and live in, the messages you consume, the habits you reinforce daily. Your environment should whisper success into your subconscious even when you're not trying. How environment shapes you. You rise or fall to the level of your surroundings. Oh my gosh, listen to that one, baby. You rise or fall to the level of your surroundings. Sit in a room full of action takers and you'll start moving. Huh? You know, guys, that's why our school is so important. Because you're with a bunch of people doing things and you'll start doing things, huh? Listen to that one again. Sit in a room full of action takers and you'll start moving. That's why I keep saying join our school where you're in a community of people that are going somewhere, and it makes it so much easier for you to go somewhere. Residual Earners University.com. Hang around complainers and you'll find more reasons to stay stuck. Spend time in cluttered, chaotic spaces and your thinking becomes cluttered and chaotic too. The right environment isn't about luxury. It's about alignment. Victor is in our university. I love it. Residual Earners University.com. Welcome to Victor. It's about designing your world to reflect the life you're building. How about this? Here's some examples. Jim Rohn famously said, y'all know Jim Rohn? If you don't, you need to learn about him. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. That's not just motivational, it's scientific. Your habits, income, mindset, and health are influenced by your closest circle. Wow. Steve Jobs created minimalist workspace at Apple to promote focus and clarity. Why? Because your surroundings influence your creative output. Your environment, guys, is either working for you or against you. Serena Williams trained in carefully controlled environments that eliminated distractions and simulated championship pressure because excellence thrives under conditions of focus and intentionality. You want to know how to create the right environment? Number 1, curate your circle. Spend time with those who challenge, support, and inspire you. Remove energy drainers and excuse makers from your circle. Huh? What about that one? Spend time with those who challenge, support, and inspire you. Remove energy drainers and excuse makers from your circle. Come on, baby. Jump in our school with us and start running with people that are going somewhere. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Number 2, design your space. Create physical spaces that promote clarity and momentum, whether it's a clean desk, a vision board, or a quiet thinking spot. That's why I keep saying you need to have a vision board and you need to look at it every day. You need to have goals and read them every day to keep that clarity. Huh? Come on. Number 3, control your inputs. Protect your mind. Limit toxic media. Feed your brain with wisdom, stories of resilience, and ideas that spark growth. Come on, baby. Reinforce your identity. Number 4, surround yourself with reminders of who you are becoming. Books, quotes, journals, music, photos. Your environment shouldn't just reflect, it should reflect your future, not just your past. Huh? I'm telling you right now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Number 5, set triggers for habits. Place your running shoes by the door. Keep healthy snacks within reach. Use alarms, reminders, or sticky notes to cue action. Come on, baby. Let's go. We need to be working on our finances. We need to be working on our health. We need to be working on our relationships. We need to be working on our personal growth. We need to be working on our spiritual life. We need to work on those 5 major areas in our life. Do you realize the next chapter of your life, the pages are blank, and you need to recreate the life that you want to live, not the one you got stuck living. You need to create it because the next chapter is blank. You can write anything you want on the next chapter of your life. Let's write our finances different, our relationships relationships, our personal growth, our spiritual life. I mean, let's change our health. Let's do it all different this next time. And let's do it so radically different that people that know us today won't even recognize us. How about that, huh? See, you can do that. Daniel is in our school. I love it. Guys, what are you waiting on? Everybody else is joining. Why aren't you joining? Residual Earners University.com. Come on, baby. You don't rise above your environment, you grow within it. If you keep trying to reach new levels in an old environment, you'll stay stuck. Build the greenhouse before you expect the growth. You don't need to move cities or spend thousands, but you do need to take responsibility for the conditions you live, think, and grow in. So look around. What's helping you grow and what's holding you back? Because when you create the right environment, success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Listen to that last sentence again. Because when you create the right environment, success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. You got greatness in you, guys. You have got greatness in you, huh? Oh my gosh, you got greatness in you. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, my coffee's gone. Oh, by the way, for you guys just joining us, I'm Presley Swagerty. I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. I coached high school basketball for 16 years and was struggling financially in my early 40s. Made a decision to change my life. Got involved in network marketing and exploded. I became the number one earner in the company. To this day, I'm still the number one earner in the company. I've made 40 some odd $1 million doing it. I built an organization went from zero to $500,000 business partners with millions of customers and made millions of dollars. You can do anything you set your mind to. I have no thing on my resume that said I should be a success, but I just had that burning desire in my butt to be somebody. And from there, we bought one car dealership and scaled it up to 7. Bought a printed circuit board company, a logistics company, an auto transport company, car washes, real estate. Now I'm getting into the franchise business. I'm telling you, come on, baby, we can do anything we set our mind to. You know, my upbringing was ghetto. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I don't have a business degree. It doesn't matter. Let's go, huh? It's all about how bad you want something. You know, I've written a couple of books even. And that's a story in and of itself because I hated English. But anyway, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I know I don't look like it, but I'm one of the top network marketers in the world. And I wrote a book on how to win with network marketing. I also wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More. That's kind of my mantra is that everybody listening to me, you can be, do, and have more. I mean, it's a success book. I wrote that. I mean, come on, baby, let's do this, huh? Let's do this. Let's change our life, baby. Let's go. It doesn't matter about our past. That doesn't matter. And get this, everybody look at your screen real quick. Look at your screen. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Let me say that again. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Huh? Come on, baby. And I see where a couple of you keep asking about the network marketing. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch anything on my lives. If you want to get more information on network marketing, direct message me, and I'm happy to help you. Just direct message me. Say, Presley, how have you made all that money in network marketing? I'm happy to visit with you offline. I just don't pitch it on here. And then, you know, like for everybody, our school is amazing, guys. Jump in our school. Come on. Come on. Our success school is off the charts. Yeah, we got courses in there, and they're good. We've got video libraries that are massive. We've got book clubs that'll help you with what books to read. We've got accountability groups that'll help you be accountable. We bring experts in to train you every week. All that's great. But what makes our group so special is our team, our community. We got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of winners in there, and you get to run with those winners and network with business people, and we're all supportive. We call ourselves the REU family. Come on, if you're wanting to make money, change your life, start a business, scale a business, come on, baby, we'll help you. We'll help you. Jump in there with us. Residual Earners University.com. Residual Earners University.com. Well, guys, I'm going to have to run. I've got a Zoom coming up here in a few minutes. Then I got an appointment. at 11, and then I got another appointment at 1. And I mean, my to-do list is full today, but I'm glad I could jump on here with you guys. I love you guys. I have so much fun with y'all. When we get off here, do me the favor of just try our school out. Just try it out. If you're wanting to change your life, just try it out. You're not locked in. If you don't like it, you can leave anytime you want to, but you'll never want to leave once you get in there, because you're going to be in the most positive environment you've ever been in your life. And it's your environment that's going to determine your future, guys. I'm telling you. So go to residualearnersuniversity.com, or if you're on TikTok, on our profile page up at the top, it has a link up there, residualearnersuniversity.com. Anyway, guys, love you. God bless you. I'll be here tomorrow. We'll see y'all then. Oh my gosh. And you guys that are over here on the YouTube side, I greatly appreciate y'all. Just be back tomorrow. We'll be doing this all over again. I'm happy to be here to help you. Hopefully you're getting some out of this. Hopefully I'm adding value to your life. Hopefully you're loving it. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy being here with you. And God bless you guys as well. And same to you. If you haven't joined us, go to residualearnersuniversity.com and become part of our success school. I'm telling you, we want you to be a success. So I'll see you guys tomorrow as well.